Who do you think you are?
I am Ruth. You think you're evil? You think you're dark? You think you can punish? I am Ruth. I will show you Ruthless.
I want blood.
He likes power. I'm gonna show him I have power.
We need to get this money first.
About 3 million.
You think you are a god? Prepare for war. I will kill them all.
This is gonna be fun.
Tyler Perry's Ruthless, streaming December 8th. Oh yeah, what's going on, fam? It's your man VACAYJ, and yes, I'm back with another video. Welcome back, Ruthless Squad. Yes, finally the wait is over. Yes, and it's time for episode 12, season 3B. And yes, we're about to get into this one right here. This is definitely the great setup. They got 3 episodes as usual. Let's get right into it. All right, so the name of this episode is Troubling Revelations, and it reads, Daikon searches for Andrew. Ruth challenges Marva's authority when a secret about the highest is exposed, and unexpected visitors at the gate puts the camp on high alert. Oh, yes, let's break this down. So where did we leave off? We left off with the highest taking out Oliver with his sword in the punishment trailer. That's right. While Lacey and Oliver were getting it in, the highest went ahead and took his sword and drew it right down on Oliver, asking Lacey questions like, yes, is he still in you? You know, talking about dead bodies and everything else like that. Still wants to live. Look at your boy, man. They got your boy Oliver face down, ass up. I mean, crazy. But the highest is like, listen, I'm going to give you to Elder Mother Marva. Yeah, we're going to keep you alive. And of course, Lacey is so tormented. She is like screaming, get him off of me. Please don't leave him in me. Please don't leave him in here. And he's like, nah, you know, the highest is just torturing her. And yeah, he's going to torture her even more, right? So the highest and Daikon leave. And yes, now they are looking for Andrew still. And Daikon definitely has concerns for the highest, wants him to, you know, go to his trailer, get something to eat or whatever, but he wants to walk with him and everything else like that. Meanwhile, Andrew gets to Brian and Lynn. So he gets in there, brings some clothes, and definitely, you know, unchains them. Of course, Lynn is upset because, remember, he kicked the hell out of Lynn just to shut her up. So they're trying to come up with a plan. You know, Brian is like, listen, you need to go ahead and get Malcolm because we need him. We need all hands on deck because there's an army going to fight against all of us. Of course, Lynn is trying to escape, and he's like, listen, I got to go. And he's like, no, don't leave us. But Andrew is on the run. So Lynn, of course, she's not listening to Brian. She doesn't care. And Brian's like, yeah, you know, I see what you're doing. And, you know, they just really are not getting along. But Brian is fed up with her. Now, we got your girl Zane and your boy River. And they're talking about, yeah, what a normal night. She's like, no night is normal here. And they're talking about things. And, you know, she's saying she's sorry, you know, for being naive, you know, because he doesn't like girls. And, you know, they're just talking as usual. But, yeah, you know, for some reason, River is just being weird with her. We're going to find out more about that. So Zane goes to Elder Mother Marva in the kitchen. And she says, come close, and she slaps the hell out of Zane. Bow, puts her down on the ground, tells her to sit down, and then she gives her a bowl of ice cream. And she's looking at her like, I'm not hungry. And she's like, no, it's okay. I'm not going to poison you. You think I'm going to poison you? And she's like, no. And Elder Mother Marva's like, of course you are wrong because I will poison you. Just know that, but I'm not doing that now. You know, look at her face. She's looking all weird and crazy, right? And then she turns around and smiles. She is so evil, right? But she's like, listen, I punished you and gave you a gift at the same time because you came to see me in the punishment trailer. Why did you do that? Well, I was concerned for you, and I was really mad when they put you in there. And she's like, you know what? You are someone I can rely on. I know that I can rely on you, right? And she's like, yes, elder mother. Yes, elder mother. And she's like, I know I can trust you, and Zane is just like, I love you. And I'm like, oh my God. And the other mother's like, I love you too, right? So here we go with Lynn. Boy, she wants to get out of there. She's like, listen, I don't even listen to you anymore, and I'm going to get out of there. So she gets out, and of course, Brian doesn't want her to do that, but he's going to run after her as well. You already know. So here comes Ruth, and she comes to the kitchen, and she's like, yes, the highest wants his food, and I want to watch. And she's like, I don't like when you're watching me. You don't have to watch me. She's like, well, you're up in age, Ruth. And, if something happens to you, we need to know how to make his food, right? She's like, no, I'm not going to tell you nothing. Get out of the kitchen. I don't like you watching me, right? So here comes Daikon, and he's like, listen, what's going on? The highest wants his food. Hurry up, hurry up. And she's like, well, you can't rush perfection. He's like, I'm going to tell the highest that. And she's like, well, I would, but she's here. And he's like, yeah, I want to find out, how to make his food, whatever. And Daikon's like, get out of here, right? So Ruth leaves. He's like, hurry up with the food. And they go at it. They do not like each other. And they're just going back and forth, insulting each other. And of course, Daikon laughs like, you know what? Let me get up out of here before I do something, right? And of course, here comes Elder Mother Mava with a menacing growl. So Daikon goes and he talks to Ruth. And he's like, yo, why are you in the kitchen? What is going on? And he tells her that, he hates her and that he wants to gut her like a fish and watch her suffer. And she's like, you know what? That's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. He's like, I'm going to tell the highest that, we can't trust you. And of course, Ruth is just like, you know what? That's not a good idea either, And he's like, she's like, I love you. And he's like, F you. And then he walks off. Here comes troubling River. And he's like, you know what? He's crazy. You got two guys that's crazy. She's like, I'm handling it. Get out of here. Like, get the F out of here. She's cursing him out. She tolerates him because he's part of getting that $3 million. Right? So she's like, yeah, I got this. Don't worry about it and all of this and that. But River, again, nervous, trying to just plant a bad seed. Here we go with your boy, Andrew. He goes to the cooler and gets the cooler dude. That's right. Tries to get Malcolm out reluctantly because Brian told him that, yeah, we need Malcolm too, even though like Malcolm, pretty much gave us up. So he pulls him out of the cooler, tries to revive him, wake him up. He, can't feel anything, can't feel his toes, can't feel his fingers. Your boy Andrew gives him that adrenaline shot and he's shaking and everything else like that, right? So he's like, give me your gun. He's like, listen, you on your own right now. Here's the strap. Get under this bus right here and I'll come back for you, right? So, Malcolm's like, thank you. And Andrew's like, F you, man. Right? So he runs off. So Daikon is like, all right, where's Andrew? Can you find him? Can you find him? No, Manny's like, we can't find him. We looked everywhere and all this and that. He's like, he got to be here, right? He's like, yeah, but he's not here, right? So Manny's getting a little smart. Your boy Daikon does a roundhouse karate kick like Bruce Lee. What the? Kicks Manny in the stomach. Man, he's like, get up, grab your gun. Hold up. You know what? I think I know where he is. So they go and run off. Meanwhile, Brian and Lynn, they see them leave and they try to escape. Here comes Elder Mother Mava with some food, but she got some extra product in the food. And she brings it to the highest. He's like, finally, watch your back, Grandma. Watch your back, Elder Mother Marva. And he's like, yeah, anything else you need? He's like, I don't need anything, just leave or whatever. And he's like, you know what? I gave you a gift. And she's like, what? What gift? He's like, I gave you the girl as you asked. I gave you the girl, to apologize to you. She's like, oh, thank you, your highest. You are the greatest. You are perfect. You don't need to apologize, And he's like, listen, just do what you got to do with her. And that's it. Meanwhile, Andrew goes to the stash, goes to the car and gets some straps. Yep, he's getting ready for war. I don't know how they're going to get out of there, but just know he's ready. So Daikon goes to the cooler to find out there's nobody in the cooler. And Daikon figures out Andrew is rounding up everybody, getting them all out to go against the Raku. Of course, they're like, well, that's suicide, right? But yeah, he's like, that's what's going on. I figured it out, right? So Daikon goes to the punishment trailer. That's right. Brian and Lynn are gone. Daikon is upset. He's like, find Andrew right now. He got to be here. So you can see the frustration on Daikon's face. He is so mad because, yes, Andrew is moving around the campus and they are not able to catch up with him. So he's telling everybody, get inside your trailer right now. Meanwhile, River goes to see the highest and he feels good because, you know, he got that extra product in the food. He's like, Elder Mother Marva's food is always good. He's like, yeah, well, let's watch a movie. And of course, the highest is like, nah. Here comes Daikon, and Daikon, you know, he comes in to tell him what's going on. He's like, do you knock? And he's like, listen, highest, there's a truck at the gate, and we don't know what's going on. He's like, well, who is it? Is it the government? He's like, I don't know. And the highest is like, what do you know, man? What do you know? And River's like, should I stay? He's like, nah, you should go. And now they're going to find out what's going on. So the highest goes to his little bench over there that he always sits on. And we come to find out he got his own little stash of straps ready for anything. Meanwhile, Joan tries to run up on Daikon to tell him something. But Daikon says, get back to your trailer. River runs into Joan's trailer. And he's like, listen, it's crazy what's going on. I found out from Ruth that Andrew's an FBI agent and they're looking for him. He's like, what do we do? I don't know. They're just super nervous. Don't know what's going on. He's like, what money do you have? And she's like, yo, we have nothing in here. There's nothing here. What you plan to do? Plan on taking the money and just leaving. She's like, nah, there's nothing here. He's like, well, get down. You don't want to get shot up. Get down. So they're super nervous, right? And then this truck rolls up to the campus. Manny is standing there. And that is the end of episode 12 of season 3B. Family, it is heating up. This is a great setup for the next episode. Look out for my recap for episode 13, fam. Yes, definitely going to recap that. And we're going to see exactly what happens next. Super excited as to what is going down with Tyler Perry's Ruthless, fam. If you are excited, definitely let me know. Drop your comments below. And again, I appreciate you all for watching, fam. And as always, you already know, if you're new to the channel, go ahead, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, definitely drop your comments, and absolutely share this video with everyone you know that loves Tyler Perry's Ruthless, fam. As always, I appreciate you all for watching. If you thought this video was crazy and you liked this video, definitely check out this next one. Until next time, salute.